Miranda, amazing job on this film. I gotta ask, where did the idea and inspiration from this film come from?
Oh God. I mean, my ideas come from my unconscious, So I literally woke up one morning and I was lying in bed and these characters with, the two women with the long hair and the man, they came into my mind and I thought, don't go back to sleep, get your phone, start getting this down. And I kind of dictated into my phone for like 3 days, which is to say, I think like it's a lot of old, deep stuff in there that just came out through this weird heist family.
I love that weird heist family. I love Dulio. Now, this seems like one of those characters that's very unique, kind of manifests itself in a film every generation. How did you and Evan Rachel Wood come up with such a unique personality for that character?
Right. I mean, some of it is there, I'm a fiction writer also, so I'm used to having to like carry the full burden of creating the character. And so I do that with my scripts. And then I get, this incredible actress who really takes it and like goes a whole lot further with it. And our work together was really about figuring out like, how does this person think and how does that inform like how she moves, how she talks, how she, lowers her eyes. But she did that so naturally. I mean, it was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, because I wanted to explore that collaboration process a little bit. Because I was going to ask you, what did Evan Rachel Wood bring to that character that maybe wasn't necessarily on the page?
Right. I mean, well, one really, basic thing is I never would have asked someone to lower their voice for a whole movie, but Evan one day in rehearsal was like, "Oh, by the way, this is my original voice," and I was like, "Wait, what?" And she explained to me that her voice naturally was much lower, but she would get vocal nodes. And so she had her voice trained up by a vocal coach to avoid those, but she could drop down just as easily. And I was like, wait, has anyone heard, like, can we use that? And it was sort of like free gold, I thought, and it really helped her drop into Old Dolio when she used that voice.
Now, can you talk to me? This film is largely about the effects of nature versus nurture and how family ideology can kind of mold a person. How much is Dolio's parents molded her into who she is?
I mean, I think, I was going to say entirely, but then again, she's kind of this like long-haired butch lesbian. If she was in another cultural sphere, we'd be like, yeah, look at that hot butch lady, So the person is there. She's fully formed. She's just a little stunted, like kept in. And I think that is true. I mean, I feel like I've met people like that who once they find their people or their people find them and save them in this case, you suddenly see who they were all along.
Right. Now, can you talk to me about Melanie and why Gina was a perfect fit for that role?
Right. I mean, I got to say, like, she was really the only one on my mind when I was writing that part, which maybe says something about the sad state of how many familiar faces there are in like the world of Latina actresses, because she always was written to be Puerto Rican, Puerto Rican American. So, and also, it's like Jane the Virgin, like I needed that sort of all-American avatar, the America's sweetheart for now, like someone that could be very relatable to by the audience and yet has this strength. And that strength is Gina. I mean, I've never met someone so with such power inside of her, so cool, so graceful, but so powerful.
Well, Miranda, I thought the film was brilliant. I can't wait till everyone gets a chance to see Kajillionaire. Thank you so much for your time. I truly appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.